I'm just saying, at the worst case, if they decide that if they try and create something where just the folks in most need get a public plan, the government, I want to put this online, is the government can't afford that. They can afford to cover those people because, for God's sakes, they're covering a chunk of them now. The question is, what kind of coverage are they going to have? That's where the other costs come in. So the idea is if they get in the system, I mean, I don't want that, but I'm saying if it was just a public option offered, that's what would happen. So when you take the next step, it's what kind of regulation do we have to make these competitive and equal products as far as the types of services offered. So you have minimal levels of service. We did the same thing with ComEd. You know, your phone lines and your electricity, that stuff would break every 3 weeks, for God's sakes, until we put restrictions on it and said, if you don't fix a wire in 2 days, we're going to charge you this amount. In 4 days, we're going to charge you this amount, whatever. So what we can do is create regulations that put constraints. What I'm saying is they're going to find ways to ooze out, so we have to make new regulations or change them. Is that oozing effect. Businesses are incredibly smart, just like payday loans, right? You stop a 31-day loan, they make a 32-day loan, right? It's the same thing.
And how do you feel about oozing regulation here?
Oozing.
Well, I think we should just go for single payer. It's going to be just as easy to pass single payer as to pass all these regulations.
Yeah.
We should just go for what we really want.
I think you should. I think you should go for what you really want. I think you should build this movement and know that we would never do anything to hinder or speak against what you guys are fighting for.
The other thing is that what you're talking about is a huge additional bureaucratic cost, and it's only by decreasing the bureaucracy that we have the money to cover everybody. We can't do it by adding bureaucracy.